Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so, what is today's date? The 21st? Okay, so had surgery
The 8th.
8th. Today is not the best day. I'm hurting a little bit more than I have recently. So, go through how that happened, how surgery went, and everything up to then.
Sure.
Okay, so 8th we woke up early, for summertime really early,
Yeah.
and took my pills. I took an antibiotic, a pain pill, and an anti-anxiety pill. And we went downstairs, had breakfast. Our ride showed up. Big thank you to our friend Lindsay for taking us to the doctor. So yeah, that was great. Thank you so much. We got the doctor, waited
A while.
a while. They were running a little bit behind. No, but it's doctor's office, kind of standard procedure, isn't it?
Guess so.
So got in. Walked back to the OR. It's in office, so the little where the surgery is going to be done in the office, and sat on a table, and they lowered me back and tilted my legs up and had me use a little paper blanket.
Mm-hmm.
That thing though isn't worth anything.
Nope.
Numbed me up, which was a very odd sensation, and then proceeded to do the surgery. Lasted right around an hour.
A little over an hour.
A little over an hour. I don't know. I was cracking jokes the whole time,
Yes.
laughing and kidding, and which I think threw her off a little bit.
Yeah.
After the surgery, I felt really, really good. Really good. Like, oh, I'm not even hurting.
For a couple hours.
For a couple hours. And then I was like, oh my goodness, I'm hurting and I think I'm dying. It was impossible to find a comfortable place to lay. Eventually, I found something that worked, and I will share that in a minute. And I laid there in bed, and I was miserable because I felt like everyone has had to do stuff, and I was just laying around, and it felt horrible. Lori took amazing care of me. She made me a ham and cheese sandwich. It was delicious. It was the best ham and cheese sandwich I've ever had.
Hey, don't forget me. I help make your sandwich too.
Yes, it does to help make the sandwich too. I think I drank some tea. I'm not. That first day is really kind of, in my memory, wavy. Like all days is like this. Because there were pain pills. There were pain pills involved on a pretty regular basis.
Every 6 hours.
Right. At some point during that time, my wonderful daughter brought over this little throw blanket I have in my chair, and she goes, "Here, in case you need this." And I was like, "I don't need another blanket.
It's hot.
It's hot. I don't need another blanket." What I found out is I could fold the blanket up and roll it into this little ball, and I could stick it between my knees, and it gave this little bit of room, and I could roll over my side, and I could sleep, and it was amazing. I couldn't move. Oh no, moving was. Yes, you did. She gave me a stuffed animal.
And it used to be yours. You used to sleep with
They can't hear her. Yeah, our daughter is over there. She's talking to us. But yeah, so did that. First 2 days were tough. Were really tough. Like I was like, why did I do this? Oh my goodness, this was the worst mistake I've made in my entire life. This pain. This is worse than the pain I had before. I'm an idiot. Then on the third day, I felt better. Not great, but better. I think after this, you should tell your side of it so we can kind of. And 3rd, and I started feeling better about every day, a little bit more every day after the 3rd. Went back to the doctor a week later, last Monday,
15th.
the 15th. Went back to the doctor. The doctor, honestly, it was like we went in, we waited probably 25,
Not even that long.
maybe not that long. We waited for the doctor. I know our wait for the doctor was longer than the doctor was in the room. He came in, said, let me see it. He looked at the incision. He goes, everything looks good. Unless you need us, you're good to go. I may ask some questions about what I can and cannot do. And out the door went.
And you have to hold me again.
Yes, I got the all clear to hold our daughter again, which I was happy about. That's not going to be a whole lot of stuff because still picking her up still hurts a little bit. Since then, this is the whole episode's TMI, doesn't it? My scab has fallen off. The stitches are out, scab's gone. So now we're just kind of waiting for swelling to go down. Where we're at. Tonight I get to take my first bath, and so that sounds wonderful to me. Today I hurt more than I have in a while. I don't know what's going on. I think stuff's moving around, and I think something hit something, and they don't like each other, and they're fighting. So yeah, tomorrow makes 2 weeks. Ta-da! Know your side of it.
Okay. She's very cranky when recovering. Very
Yeah.
cranky.
I'm very cranky most of the time anyway.
No, that's not true. When your wife's laying flat on her back for 2 weeks, it's a little bit more work for the caretaker or whatever, but it's worth it. The pain that originally started this is gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot
So
that.
that
Yeah.
is good. It makes it worth it. It makes it worth the 2 weeks. I mean, being in there for the surgery is weird because I refused to look at anything, so I kind of stared at her and a wall.
How is the wall, by the way? Was it a nice
It was
wall?
great.
Good.
Great. For any of you out there that have either been in the room when your significant other has had a C-section or have had a C-section, it's kind of like don't look that way. There was no sheet, so it was just like don't look down there. For me, I did get to stay in the room with her, which was interesting because, as she said, she's cracking jokes. I'm flipping out because it's surgery. Trying not to look. Right? Honestly, she's done a good job recovering as much as I give her a hard time. She, helped with Hadassah's birthday. Friday came down and visited and did
Last Friday.
that. Yeah.
The
12th. I think the surgery was well worth it in the long run.
Right, and I do too. I want to say that. I know there was a couple days I was like, why did I do this? I think it was more the pain talking because I took pain pills. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay, go ahead.
I took pain pills the first 2 days. I took the anti-anxiety medication once.
And
because
that thing made her loopy.
I think it took, like, there's a filter in everyone's head about what you say and what you think. And I think it completely took that filter out of my head.
And it was just da-da-da-da-da.
Right. Apparently, I think Belvita cookies are apocalypse cookies.
Yes. And we're going to write a book about hippos that make rainbows. I think it was something to that
No, it
effect.
was rhinos.
Rhinos that make
Rhinos that make rainbows. That's a really good idea, by the way. It sounds really good in my head still. But,
You
of
should
course...
be a famous author, Daddy.
Oh, thank you.
But really well worth it. No real funny stories. I mean, she slept a lot, rested a lot. We just took it easy. We didn't drive for almost a week, or for 4 days.
Yeah, we drove a little bit on Friday?
On that Friday.
Friday, we drove to dinner because I was like, I have to get out of the house. I didn't go downstairs. We have house has 2 stories. I didn't go downstairs until Thursday night, late Thursday night, because I told Lori, like, I'm going downstairs Thursday. I'm like, it is an hour.
It was like 11:35 when she went downstairs.
I'm like, I'm going downstairs.
And we just finished making my cupcakes for my birthday.
Right, I went down. I said, "Oh, hi, everyone." And I walked around. I think I got a drink of tea.
And then walked back upstairs.
Walked back upstairs, and then I was back out the next day. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
So, yeah, that's about it with surgery. We're gonna keep this kind of short tonight. She needs to go.
Yes.
So, we will do another video soon, guys.
Yes.
Give us ideas, topics, please.
Yes, ask questions. We're kind of open for most.
Okay.
I just want to ask weird questions. Like no questions about African swallows, African or European. No swallows.
All right.
All right.
Love you guys.
All right. Bye.